Hey guys, what's going on? Mike Sweetman here, giving you guys another video. In today's video, we are going to dive into the best fielding approach and the best fielding situations that you can do and utilize a lot in the show 22 heading over there, okay? But before we dive into that video, I want you guys to go ahead and smash that subscribe button, hit those bell notifications button so that you guys are notified or don't miss any future uploads on this channel, okay? With that being said, let's go ahead and dive into the new fielding approach and actually the new fielding settings that you guys could use in the new show 22. All right, guys, so here are the fielding new settings heading over to 22. Obviously, if you guys can tell from the STS's new stream, from the stream that they told us, is that now you have the ability to put yourselves in different situations and practice on your fielding. Okay, so in this video, though, however, I know a lot of guys struggle with a lot of certain situations, but I came up with 3 basic situations that you can practice on to better yourself at fielding heading over to the new show 22. Okay, they're basic situations that I think, in my honest opinion, happen a lot in the game, and it's something that you can practice on so that when it happens, you're ready to go and you can make the right play. Okay, but the best advice I can give you without even doing the settings or in things like that, and it's something that you were even taught when you're playing baseball, is obviously think ahead. You want to think ahead. You want to think, okay, what can I do to get multiple outs from this situation? Okay, remember that. Okay, always think of that before you pitch. Like, okay, maybe I'm looking for a grounder, get a double play, throw a guy out from the outfield, something. Getting ready, always think ahead of the base. You always want to throw to the next base. Never throw at the base. Never throw at the neutral base. You always want to think 2 bases ahead when fielding. Okay, remember that. But the first situation we're going to dive into is the double plays. Okay, and I'm in fielding practice right now. I'm using it in the tech test. Okay, I got Duvall batting, Hicks is pitching, but my position, and I notice this a lot in 21, and this could be something that happens in 22, but I chose third base as the hit position. Okay, you could go shortstop or second or, you know, or whatever, but I chose third because you're going to notice a lot more third base throwing to second double plays than shortstop. So I'm going to go third base. The hit type that I'm going to go with is grounder, okay? You want a grounder. Don't want to do slow roller because if you got a guy that's fast at first, it's going to be tough, okay? But you want to go grounder, okay? Repeat hit, no, because if you have it on repeat, yes, and he keeps fouling it off, like Duvall keeps fouling it off, it's going to keep fouling it off, and it gets really annoying. So I highly recommend you go no just because it's different. You're going to have run runner on first, okay? And once you do that, I think everything else you don't have to really worry about. So you can just go right. You can go apply changes, go right in the game, and there it is. Hicks will be throwing. And you're just going to be working on a lot of double plays. Not every single ball hit is going to be hit to your third base. So you just got to be ready for it. You know, once you do, you just work on throwing to second and first, working your double play, okay? You could be surprised, man, but a lot of guys really struggle on hitting that double play slot. But this is going to help you a big time on practicing on the meter when throwing to a particular base, okay? All right, so that is something that I've noticed has worked a lot. This is the first situation on working on double plays. Let's go ahead and dive into the second. All right, the second situation that you're going to utilize a lot heading towards the new show 22, and what I've noticed in 21, is you're always going to have a grounder that's going to get in between either short or third or second and first. What I've noticed what happens a lot is it's in between second and first. Okay, so, but notice this, you're always either going to get grounder or line drive that will happen to your right fielder. So again, you go to hit position, right field, hit type grounder, repeat hit no, you're going to go runner on second, and you're going to put yes. And once you do that, you then go into your game and you're going to work on your throws to home plate. Okay, so right now Dylan Carlson is fielding the ball and he's working on throwing to home. Okay, you're not going to always have the runner that's going to go to home, but this is the perfect opportunity to work on your perfect throws towards home plate, okay, when canning the guy at home. All right, you can also work on utilizing a lot, just depending on the fielder that you have, to work on hitting your cutoff man. Okay, so right here, Carlson's working on that, and then Goldie there, and then to Yachty. Okay, you can also do that as well. But I noticed that this is the most repeated hit and situation that I've noticed in 21, and it's something that I recommend that you guys definitely practice on before 22 is released. Okay, so that you guys are ready and you know what to do and you know how to can that guy out at home plate. Okay, so that is situation 2. Let's go ahead and head over to situation and the final situation. And let's be honest, the most exciting. All right, guys, the last and final situation that we got going towards fielding. And this is actually the most exciting play in the game. I notice I always get a little hyped up when this situation arises, but it is actually the situation where you have a runner on third, you get a fly ball to either your corner outfielders or center fielder, doesn't matter, and you're trying to can them out at home plate. And it's one of the most exciting things because if you time it right, you get right on the dot, you're kind of anticipating to see what's going to happen. Either it's going to be an out or he's going to be safe by just a millisecond, okay? But, however, now with this new Show 22 fielding settings, you can actually practice this in the Show 22. And what you got to do is you can choose hit position left field or right. Doesn't matter. Either way. You're going to go hit type fly ball. I have it on repeat hit, yes, just because I got the perfect outfield. I got the perfect fly ball that works it. Now, if you want to have it on no and just make it random, you could do that as well. That's totally fine. I just have it on yes because I have the perfect fly ball that I want to work on when throwing the guy out at home plate. And obviously, in runner on third, you want to have the guy at a yes. Okay, so you got runner on third, got Duvall hitting. He's going to hit a fly ball to left. I'm going to practice on trying to can him out all the way from left field towards home plate. Not saying it's going to be perfect because it's not, but it's something that you can practice and utilize. You can also work on, which I'm going to do right here, is you're going to work on your cutoff, which that was a perfect throw cutoff from Tyler O'Neill. I don't think I'm going to be able to make that catch. Nope, I messed that up a little bit. But you can also work on hitting the perfect cutoff from, left field to your cutoff guy and then to home plate. So let's try this again with Tyler. So Tyler's there. He's going to make the throw and then cutoff guy to home plate with Arenado. Okay, that's something you can also do. So what this is going to basically teach you is how to throw that perfect throw from the outfield to home plate. So right there, perfect transition, perfect throw from Arenado. But he was safe. But that's something you can practice on when using these fielding settings in the Show 22. So this is a perfect throw from the outfield. Let's see if Tyler O'Neill can him. And that's a perfect throw. Just unfortunately, Tyler doesn't have too much of great of an arm, but it's something that you guys can practice on, okay? So remember, here we go. Remember, hit position, left field or right, hit type, fly ball, run on third, yes, and practicing on getting that perfect throw from the outfield and working on that perfect cutoff throws from the outfield. All right, guys, that is it for today's video. We really dive into a lot of 2 or 3 different types of situations when fielding in the Show 22 and what settings to put those situations at so that you can practice on really utilizing how to use the meter and making those perfect throws, and not only that, making any no mental errors. Okay, but the best 3 situations that I have given you will definitely happen more likely than not in this game, and I want you guys to practice that, because if you get those down, then you can get more advanced and go into a different type of situation. But these three situations, these fundamental situations, are things that you can practice on in the Show 22. Okay, guys, if you guys liked the video, be sure to smash that like button and share this video around the show community so that you can help other people around the community on how to field and how to field correctly and knowing what to do in certain types of situations. And also subscribe to the channel as well. Hit those bell notifications buttons so that you guys are not missing any future content released on this channel. Guys, I wish you guys nothing but perfects and pinpoint pitching. And I, Swingman, will see you guys in the next one. Take care.